Hello everyone, I'm Two-Faced Teller, or you can call me V, and I'm making another multi-pack video. And here's Can't Sleep. Tonight you just can't sleep. It's almost like something's there with you. Press space to sleep. What? Who's there? Dang, that light is super bright. Ah! What's happened? I would have gotten up to go deal with that, but okay. Good night. Who's there? Open my eyes. Honey, are you really just gonna be lying here like this? Like, why aren't you getting up? Whatever. I can't be tasked to do anything. Wait, did you do something? Oh. What are you, Flat Stanley? Jeez. Yeah, well, I don't care, so... Can you not? For reals, though. Can you not? I'm trying to sleep. Jesus Christ. Are you for reals? Oh my god. Ew. What was that? Is that a metal man? Dang, got some lungs on you. You know, this wouldn't have happened if you had just gotten up. What? You... I have, like, no words. Here we have a short modern horror story. Ghost story. Keyboard to type, enter to send, press enter to begin. Oh. What am I doing? Oh. Hey. You there? No. Yeah, what's up? I've been thinking about her again. Can't believe it's only been a month. I know it's been surreal. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Honestly, it's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem. Beep, beep, boop, boop. What do you mean? That I'm fine. That I don't feel anything. When it happened, I couldn't think about anything else. It's kind of slow. Type faster. I still didn't really believe it until the funeral, and after that it took like a week for me to stop crying, and now... I understand, Kate. It's hard, but we all have to move on sometime. I know, but I can't help feeling guilty. Slanted face. Is that /? You've got nothing to be guilty about. Just like... type faster. Ah! She wouldn't want us to be moping around about her for the rest of our lives. It's not like we're ever going to forget her. Smiley face. I guess. Let me enter something into chat. Thanks for all the help you've given me, really. No problem. It's what I'm here for, smiley face. I mean, I don't know how I would have managed without you. It's nothing. It's like whatever. Just one thing. Kinda weird. What is it? Type faster. Is it okay if we take her out of the convo? Type faster. Let me type. Let me type. I don't know why, but I feel like it would help. Yeah, I understand. Don't you kick me out. Feels weird having a ghost in the chat. How dare you? You've been removed from the conversation by Kate Bedford. It's rude as hell. Let me type. No! I don't even get to type anything! I'm so mad! 0 out of 10. False advertisement. I didn't get to be bothersome. I didn't get to constantly tell him to type faster. So I could read faster. This is so rude! How dare you call me a ghost? Unfriended. Here we have Orange County. The ever-circling specter of Elon's children, the beige. Middle-class housing clustered like teeth in a robotic maw, the beige. The ever-present hum of sprinklers, the beige. Sometimes your skateboard feels like the only real thing in this place. Angy, Entkunt setting. Maybe I should download this. No! Oh, that's how it's supposed to look like. Settings. Mouse. Confirm handling. Confirm brightness. Confirm resolution. Trial version. Enter. Where we at? It's dark. Oh, shoots. Ugh! Oh! Hey! Cops make me... Cops give me anxiety. Let's go! Wait, we're on a skateboard, right? I completely forgot. I think so, the way the hand is out like that. Though it could also be like rollerblades. Is that a cop? Or is that just light? Hey. Oh, doing ollie with space. What I get? What is this? Oh, clipping texture. Cereal. Cereal. Oh god. Another car's coming. It's coming again. But I don't care. Ow. I'm gonna do sick ollie. Ugh. Whoa. Ah, car disappeared. Yeah, F that. Ow, damn it, every time. Huh? Laters. I want more cereal, bye. Ow, I keep doing that. What is that? No, it is cereal, gimme. Goddamn cereal clipping textures. You're not gonna stop me from eating cereal. Ew. Yummy, yummy. Instant ramen. Oh no, it's turning the walls into ramen. Do not eat. Let's do that again. I don't know what we're doing. Ow, I keep doing that. Whatcha? Nope, I didn't do it. Give me the yummies. Soda. But I just walk around like... Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow around rainbow. I don't know how to grind. Yeah, shit, I forgot how the song goes. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow. Gotta follow a rainbow. Keep holding on. Something, 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 something. Oh shit! Moving ahead. It hurts! The pain! Get it away! Oh shit! What's wrong with this place? Ugh! Every time. What? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Hey, can you stop the car? I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like just chilling. I guess we're just trying to, I don't know, just doing things. Just chilling. I should go find more. Whatcha? Give me the soda. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Crunchy soda. honking at? You're just mad that I got sick moves. Yeah. Ugh. Every time. No. I want it. Come on. How do I... Where is it? I don't trust like that. I'm out of here. Ugh. Hey cops, what you... Oh, every time. Damn it. I'm going. Wow. Ugh. I can feel the static. Oh! Ugh. Get away from me. Oh shit! Ow. What, where? I'm not doing anything. Mind your business. Woo! Give me the yummies. Yum, yum, yum. Chips and salsa. That's disgusting. You mean like chips salsa flavored or like actual salsa? Cause that's gross. Orange County is filled with a bunch of weirdos. Wah. Dang it, I already ate from here. I called them weirdos, it's literally just cars going by. And the unusual police officer. Whoa! Whoa! Ow. How am I supposed to remember Wick's... Wick's, Is that just water? Ugh! Ah! Nothing is real in this town. Oh, clipping textures. Nothing's real in this town. I'm super lost, I can't get around. Just wanted to sick ollies everywhere. The world is static, set me free. Follow me, set me free. Something I can't see in front of me. What's going on? Oh, that's a lot of cars. Think I can make it across. Whatcha? Orange County is disappearing before my very eyes. Car. I think I can make it. I think I can make it. Ugh. Ow. I can skateboard. I swear. Where's the instant ramen? I don't know where it is. Follow me, set me free. Ugh. I can't remember any other song from Sonic besides that one. I can't control. Chaos control! Woo! I always come back to this. Give me more. Give me more. Want more soda pop. Want more soda pop. Ah. Whoa. Ugh. Why? Did I grab from this one? I don't think so. Why's the water like that? Stop hitting me. Yummy, yummy. What we got? Iced tea. Oh, I can see again. Never mind. What? No. If I am a good citizen, I just... Nope. So, it's only safe here. Or not, I don't know. Whatever. Can't hold me back. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. But you! Is that the same one? Ugh. It isn't. Gummy bears. Why would they put water like this? I mean, more the question would be, why is there a vending machine in the middle of a fountain? I don't know what's going on. Oh. But I'm sick of this town. Whoa. Burger, okay. Oh. What? I don't know what that was about, but okay. Alright, here's the last one. This... just already looking at Kyle has 21 endings. I'm just like, what? Kyle is famous. Take control of Kyle in this text-based adventure. Make decisions for Kyle that will affect every part of his day. Take Kyle's hand through 21 unique endings, each determined by what Kyle has done and who he has interacted with. He needs you. Be kind. Kyle can swallow his fridge, and Kyle can travel time and steal from the locals and dump lard on his neighbor and many, many other things that Kyle should not do. Take Kyle's hand. Direct him. Tell him what he absolutely should not do. Confidently help Kyle. He needs you. Kyle has 21 endings, but only one of them is a good, well-prepared ending that you are going to guide Kyle to. Who knows what will happen if you weren't there for him? Would he destroy the city, gossip about his neighbor, fight crime, revive a dead loved one? Be alert. And be careful. Things may not entirely be what they seem. Oh, nice. Okay. What? Something popped up and it completely skipped it. Kyle wakes up. He's famous. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. I would like to wither away. Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Oh, shucks. Kyle is now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibilities. Get out of bed. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Open the closet, sit at desk, exit bedroom to hallway. Scavenge. What's scavenging do? Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs. I saw it, and it's just what I wanted. Kyle started to pick up between the fuzz in his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon he has a small handful of various insects, dead and alive. Eat 'em. Kyle threw back his head and crammed the sticky, wriggling mass into his mouth. He felt refreshed. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. I want to scavenge some more. Kyle quickly crouched down, realizing his immediate need for gossip. Kyle firmly pressed his ear into the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I heard Rachel May's going on a trip out of the country soon. Oh, girlfriend, tell me more. Well, what I will tell you is that every night I don a mask that looks like a bug and fight misdoers. There was a stunned silence. Then a door opened and someone exited the neighbor's apartment. That's enough. I wanted to fine. I would like to spend my time scavenging, please. I will sit at my desk. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Check my drawers for more bugs. Kyle opened up the side drawer on his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. Key. Kyle grabbed the key he kept in his desk. I would like to leave, and I'm gonna go open the closet now. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only really see hanging shirts. No outfit. Goodbye. I'm leaving my room. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Check lock door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Float through as ghost. Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door. Kyle found himself in the room he stashed various items sent to him by fans. Check sewing machine. Kyle walked over to the dilapidated sewing machine. Its box was only half removed. Well, Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Float through side door. Kyle hurried to the set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. Sitting across from his host's chair was a glamorous woman with an air of ingenuity? As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day. Who let me in? Who let Kyle in? Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averts her eyes. Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked at him directly. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. His first decision. Let's get out. Let us exit. Go to the kitchen. Open the fridge. Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading the main portion. Eat crust on fridge wall. Kyle started scraping the streaks of crud and spots of black mold off the walls of his fridge. After balling up the filth of the sides of the fridge, Kyle bit into the crusty, moist ball. Several minutes of chewing later, Kyle finished chewing and swallowed the ball whole. It's disgusting. Go to bedroom, let's go eat some bugs. Eat them. Eat immediately. Let's go find more disgusting things to eat. Check lock door. Force it with my forehead. Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with his face. After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia. Leave apartment. Visit downstairs neighbors. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Greet. Good morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly. Ask Gabby about Gabby. Gabby, tell me about yourself. Gabby stiffened. Oh, you know, she said, putting on a fake smile. I just sit around here. Yeah, I don't get around much. Never go out at night. I just stay here, right here. Gabby glared at Kyle. Convinced by Gabby's statement, Kyle bid her goodbye and returned to the street. Kyle walked out of the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. Visit the tech store. Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot with flashing lights. Steel. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from him is the lady. Ask her. Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock and she realized Kyle had not put... Damn it. I should put clothes on. That's all I can think about. That I'm naked. No one wants to talk to me. Okay, exit bed. Open closet. Check outfit. Kyle decided to take some time to choose perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. Skunk pasties. Kyle chose the pasties made out of mashed skunk flesh. Getting the slimy garments to stay proved difficult, so Kyle opted to stick them to his body with hot glue. Ow! I want to eat the bugs. I refuse to believe that that's not a thing that is important. Why do you lock your pantry? No! Damn it! Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking at him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded by screaming and spinning in circles. Kyle started to stretch out his arms wide, tilted his neck upward, and was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Kyle vomited all the horrible things he had eaten earlier on the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Kyle stopped, then vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Vomit everywhere. In shock, Kyle realized he had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Knowing he had the eyes of millions upon him, Kyle came up with a solution quickly. Rachel, it's all your fault! Play dead. Kyle slumped in his seat and played dead. Kyle, what are you up to? Asked Rachel, still smiling. Kyle did not respond and hoped nobody would ask questions. Kyle, why are you pretending to be dead? Asked Rachel. I can see you breathing. Kyle held his breath. The producer whispered to Rachel over her earpiece. Give him a couple slaps across the face and see if he wakes up. Rachel got up from her chair, walked to Kyle, and slapped him firmly across the face. Rachel slapped Kyle, continuously trying to get him to stop play acting until he died. Other members of the crew stepped into frame to start slapping Kyle as well. Soon, Kyle was lost in the amassment of people around him, all slapping his face with both hands. The slapping went on for many hours. Kyle did not wake up. Dedication. Eventually, Kyle did not need to pretend to be unconscious. Prepared by dying. Yes. Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap the metal suit around his dumpy self. Sit at desk. Check the drawer. Small key. Let's go. Let's go. To the pantry. 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 Please. The pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't moved for years, but eventually opened. Instead of assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard. Grab a bottle. Kyle grabbed a bottle of lard and stashed it on his person for later use. Return to hall. Leave apartment. Visit tech store. Steal Techno Gym. Quickly before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Gym by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upwards forcefully. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring bewildered, and ran outside. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around. Visit my neighbor. Knocked on it. Here, have some lard. Kyle produced his bottle of lard, bit the glass neck off, and wordlessly dumped the contents on Gabby. As sticky lumps of fat drooled off her face, Gabby looked at Kyle expressionlessly. Kyle hurried to the set. There's the lady. Hello, lady. Interview Techno Jim instead. Kyle roughly shoved Rachel out of her seat and placed Techno Jim in her stead. Hello, Techno Jim, said Kyle. I'm going to interview you today. Kyle grabbed Techno Jim's hand and tried to shake it, but instead tore it off the cardboard frame. Kyle's producer, sensing viral media, pulled the bewildered Rachel out of the frame and motioned to the crew to go live. Cameramen moved, lights flashed, and suddenly the studio was on air. Hi, I'm Kyle, said Kyle, and tonight I'm going to interview a very special guest. He pointed at Techno Jim using the dismembered arm. Techno Jim started to smoke from the heat of the lights. Would you like to introduce yourself? Asked Kyle. Knowing Jim would probably not speak, Kyle took it upon himself to be his voice as well. Hi, Kyle, he said, raising the pitch of his voice. My name is Rachel Maine. I'm a very special guest. Rachel's expression of confusion turned to shock. Well, Rachel, you look way too thin and absolutely terrible, and you should feel ugly. Kyle gave Jim a meaningful stare. Wow, Kyle, he said. I sure wish I could look like you. Techno Jim burst into flames. Instantaneously, the sprinkle system initiated. Curtains of water poured down from the rafters. Within seconds, the production equipment was doused in water. The set was soon abuzz with electrical flames. Kyle's crew abandoned their posts as cameramen and sound mixers to try to put the fires out. As the crew scrambled around, the cameras continued to run. Kyle sat motionless, staring forward. Eventually, the fires were all put out. Kyle's producer shut off the broadcast, leaving Kyle's vacant stare as the final frame. Kyle's ratings skyrocketed. Techno Jim became a staple on the show, often ending up destroyed by the end of each episode. Although Rachel did not come back on the show, her cardboard portrayal did. Rachel was very popular. Greet. Ask about Rachel. Gabby, what are your true thoughts on Rachel May? Oh, Rachel, Gabby said, she's a wonderful woman. Her generous acts are inspired more good work than bad. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left. It's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Fine. We still have time. Write notes. Am I a mother? What is your diet tips? Mashed or blended? Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Do you... Oh no, I purposely ran over a puppy. Are you guilty? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from his desk. Hold on, I need to put clothes on before I'm counted as a nudist again. This time, I'm gonna be amazing. Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. Chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Let's go. It's showtime, baby. Good evening. Answer politely. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are most welcome, guest. Shake hands. After other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for broadcast. A moment after sitting, the radio broadcast started. Good evening. Welcome to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight we have the lovely Rachel May. Hello, Kyle. I'm glad to be here. In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle had passed out. Nobody in the studio knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Damn it! Breakfast. Kyle constructed breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled meat. I don't want to pass out again. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. Am I a mother? Rachel, am I a mother? Kyle looked at her very seriously. Rachel was visibly very unsure of how to respond. Well, Kyle, I think you might be a better source of answering that question than I am. But do you think I'm a mother? Asked Kyle, pushing further. Rachel paused for a second before answering. I think you inspire youth to pursue STEM fields, she answered. Kyle asked another question. I ran over a puppy on purpose once, said Kyle. Everyone in the studio froze. Kyle spread his hands out wide. It's a joke! Nobody laughed. Several minutes later, he stopped laughing and moved on. Are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor and stood up and pointed at her. Rachel's eye twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty, spat Kyle, of your crimes. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. Kyle asked another question. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Like shell and all, asked Rachel. I have, like a lot. It's really bad, though, so sometimes I spit it back up. There was silence. But actually, it gets easier the more you do it, continued Kyle without losing momentum. So don't start, I say. Rachel chose not to answer and look in another direction. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. Do you prepare for your interviews in advance? Because you seem very together. Before Kyle could answer the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. Very well. I prepared real good. Flashlight. Grabbed the flashlight, but after jiggling the switch, he found it was out of batteries. No! No! Scavenge! For resources! Began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items. After finding and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese, Kyle found something much, much more important. Indeed, it was the corpse of Harry, a friend that had gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house. Kyle was glad to see him again, but was unsure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business. Deal with him. Kyle hoisted Harry onto his shoulder and took him outside. Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street, drawing many, many stairs. Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse, on a lovely playdate, just the two of them. Kyle and Harry started at the arcade. Kyle used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons. After 5 or 6 games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar. They took their prize to the local park for eating. Kyle tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite. After eating, Kyle noticed a nearby playground. He dragged Harry over. Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry on the swing set, but lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling out. Instead, Kyle started to lug Harry to the top of the slide and shove him down time and time again. Finally, Kyle took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed. Kyle quickly found that he had no pocket change, so he searched through Harry's corpse until he found his wallet. Kyle bought 2 tickets to a love romance. After getting inside, Kyle left Harry to find a restroom. By the time Kyle had finished using the bathroom, he had forgotten that he had brought Harry along. Kyle watched a love romance by himself. Harry's corpse sat on a bench in the atrium. While Kyle was in the movie, a beautiful thing happened. Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship and love, was reanimated. Harry's old rotten flesh gained color and life. His fingernails regrew. His missing eye came back. By the time the movie was over, Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large, friendly hug as his old friend. Kyle was confused but delighted that his long-lost friend met him on his way out of the theater. The two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways for the day. Kyle returned home, forgetting about the interview with Rachel. Helped a friend. I mean, has it really helped if he was dead in your apartment in the first place? Consume? Oh, consume Gabby. Kyle unhinged his jaw and swallowed Gabby whole. Job done, Kyle returned to the middle of the street. What? I would like some free samples. Kyle asked the store attendant whether or not they offered free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused, slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for free samples. Wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out. Grab with teeth. Kyle firmly clamped his mouth around the outstretched phone, creating several teeth holes in the screen. Kyle grunted and yanked with his head until the attendant let go of the phone. Now the phone is now Kyle's to use forever. Kyle collapsed on the floor. No, what do you mean? I ate Gabby. What? No. Oh, I can browse social media. But no, I have one thing to do that I've been wanting to do for ages. Finally. After a long period of silence, she spoke. Can I help you, Kyle? Gossip. Oh my gosh, Gabby, did you hear that Rachel May is going out of the country soon? Screamed Kyle. With one smooth motion, Gabby turned around and slapped Kyle with her lard-infested hair. But suddenly she stopped in the doorway, her back creating a dark outline in the frame. Perhaps, Kyle, she said. It will be better when she's gone and the door shut. Give review a free sample. His phone, said Kyle, is several years old and has exposed wires coming out the back. But we didn't have any time. I forgot to put on clothes. Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked number 1 and number 2 show on television. New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on a very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Who is the bug vigilante recently spotted pursuing larcenists? Kyle fails to show up to several charity events. Bug vigilante shows up to charity events with fresh baked pastries. Donation flourishes. Hot dogs making resurgence as fuel source for both humans and tugboats. Phone model recall. Techno gym stores blame overuse by customers. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse. Oh, I can eat the fridge. Or I can eat just the condiments. Is the fridge gonna make me... No, huh? He pointed his neck directly upwards and hoisted the fridge on top of his face. Somehow, miraculously, he wrapped his mouth around the device he started to swallow. In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down Kyle's throat. Oh no, it's counted as not eat. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure the fridge would not come back out. Blame her. Rachel, I need to be honest. You're not terribly interesting, and I couldn't think of what I should ask you. In fact, continued Kyle, I would far rather interview a fish than I would you. And furthermore, said Kyle, I'm not sure I could tell the difference between you and a fish. Kyle leaned back in his chair and desperately hoped the blame had been shifted adequately. Rachel glowered at Kyle. Kyle glowered back. Rachel left the studio. Kyle no longer had a guest and spent the next 42 minutes staring at the camera silently. Ooh, I can buy batteries. Kyle counted out 1.98 in pennies and nickels and traded them for a small packet of batteries. Kyle crammed the batteries into his flashlight. Turn to apartment. Bedroom. Open closet. Inspect with flashlight. Kyle shined his flashlight into his moist, cave-like closet that had not seen light in years. After several minutes of searching around with the light, Kyle saw something unusual in the back. A small metal box with a large red button sat in the back, stamped with time travel label. Leave it for another day. I would like to time travel. Kyle, bored of the situation, mashed the button, hardly reading the label above. The box hummed and shook, and outside metal grew hot and slowly curved in on itself. In a moment, it was early in the morning. Kyle had gained several hours of preparation time. Whoa. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know, are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. Very reasonable, indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. You diet? Rachel, you manage to keep such a thin and healthy figure, said Kyle. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel, and don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. But, she answered, that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed, she smiled. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided to not comment, and moved on. What's your guilty pleasure? Ooh, well, that's an easy answer, said Rachel, dipping pickles in chocolate sauce. Ew. It might sound strange, but it's tangy and sweet at the same time. I eat it far too often, Rachel smiled sweetly. What's your funniest story? You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle, but what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question, Kyle, said Rachel. I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family. In the soup I made, I swapped out the water with milk and tipped the whole jar of salt in the pot. While my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped their things and locked myself in my room. Rachel laughed elegantly. Kyle decided to move on. Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. Aw, damn, I got the very well ending again. Should put the interview one at the last thing to do. Oh no, I didn't eat! No! Time travel with Rachel! Good evening, everyone, said Kyle. Tonight, Rachel and I will time travel together. In one motion, Kyle grabbed Rachel's arm and pressed the red button on the time machine with his elbow. Kyle and Rachel were sent back to time before human existence on Earth. They were standing next to a large lake. There was a forest behind them full of singing birds. Lizards were everywhere. Kyle, dear, said Rachel, stern but not angry. You can't just do things like that. Rachel began digging in the dirt, looking for small, smooth stones. Sorry, Rachel, said Kyle. I got a bit ahead of myself. Kyle began helping to look for stones. Well, it's okay, Kyle. I forgive you. Rachel took Kyle's stones and started to build a small stack on the ground. Kyle silently began shifting through the sand near the lake to find pure mud. Well, since we're here together, said Rachel, using nearby sticks to build a pyramid around the rocks. How are you? Oh, I'm fine, said Kyle, sticking pieces of shale together with the mud. I've been preparing for your interview all day. Rachel began to bundle nearby foliage into small power cells. Do you love being famous, she asked. Kyle used bones from the dead fish ashore to start crafting some energy capacitors. That's an interesting question, Rachel, he answered. There's ups and downs. How about yourself? Think I'd love to be unknown with a loving family, said Rachel. Being so recognizable gets very lonely. Rachel started grabbing live birds as they flew by to make a nuclear reactor. I understand that incredibly well, said Kyle, extracting pure hydrogen from the lake using a reed siphon. There was a warm, understanding silence between them. After a few minutes, Kyle broke the silence. Can you pass me the arc wielder when you're done? I need to weld these bioreactive plates together. Soon the pair had constructed a janky but workable return time machine. As they climbed in, Rachel and Kyle looked at each other. Both knew they had bonded. With a flick of a switch, the whir of an engine made out of beaver pelt and some pops, the duo returned home. Later that evening, back at his apartment, Kyle thought about the time he spent with Rachel. He was glad they had gotten the chance to take a trip together. I've never chugged it. Kyle vicariously grabbed the closest bottle, snapped the neck against the wall, and sucked out all the fat within a minute. Do it again. Kyle wildly sucked down another. He felt very sick. Again. Kyle's vomit and the lard were mixing in a way to make it hard to tell which was which. Finish it off. As Kyle finished the last bottle of lard, he felt a wave of accomplishment come over him. Kyle started to grab condiments from the fridge, squirting them into his mouth with both hands. The rate at which ketchup, soy sauce, and other items entered Kyle's mouth soon overrode his ability to swallow. Kyle spewed the excess condiments across the kitchen, covering the furniture and walls. Kyle continued until all the condiments had been empty. Not even halfway. Time travel to... Phone also has screen issues after I used it to hammer nails into the wall for a painting. Furthermore, when I submerged it in water, I get severely shocked until it runs out of batteries. The attendant looked at Kyle, pursed his lips, and said nothing. Feeling he had made his argument, Kyle decided to leave. How do you feel about me? The dubious expectation on Gabby's face transformed into consternation. Even the worst of men are given grace, Kyle, she replied, though they don't deserve it. As she finished her sentence, she gently pushed Kyle away and shut the door. So rude. Scream and spin. Slowly, Kyle started to twirl outside of Gabby's door, his arms outstretched. He tilted his neck upward and let loose a long, passionate, meaningful scream. As Kyle continued to spin, Gabby shut and locked her door, as she did every time Kyle screamed outside her door. Eventually, Kyle ran out of breath and fell over. Supernatural artifact! This is one of the many mysterious artifacts Kyle has been sent over the years. Smash. Kyle began pounding the mysterious artifact with both fists. Within a few hours, it became dust. An ancient force trapped in the artifact is released and turned Kyle into a lizard demon. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Rachel's smile turned to horror as she realized she was looking not at a human, but at a lizard demon. Pandemonium ensued. Scripts went flying. Crew members ran in all directions. Lights were knocked over. As Kyle watched the chaos around him, his lizard demon form enveloped his last shred of humanity. Kyle grew to a massive size. Within several minutes, he had demolished a now empty set. A local force of 5 spunky teenagers in brightly colored apparel arrived at the scene to fight Kyle. As the teenagers swung at him with their spunky individualized weapons, Kyle pushed them over with his foot. Kyle's rampage of his studio ruins continued. Kyle's rampage of his studio. I don't know why that wasn't clicking. But in another part of the city, a hero was rising up. In a dusty apartment on the top floor of an old skyscraper in the oldest part of town sat a large man named Frank. Few people in the world knew that Frank existed. Fewer knew his name. Frank was watching the local news. A story about a studio rampage was playing. Quickly, Frank got up from his chair. He opened a small door hidden behind a poster on his wall. Inside was an unbelievable mound of fat-ridden foods, unrefrigerated and fairly rotten. Frank began to consume the mound at a frightening rate. His body began to puff. Frank expanded faster and faster. With each minute, he burst through the roof. Within minutes, Frank was a towering behemoth. He rolled across the city, rebounding off the buildings and getting cheers from onlookers below. Approaching Kyle, Frank gave a long, painful heave upwards into the sky. To Kyle, the sky turned black. He looked upwards to see the monstrous figure hurtling towards him, and in a moment Kyle was completely enveloped in rubbery fat, unable to move or make noise. Frank was quite tired and passed out where he lay. Several years went by as Frank slumbered. As Kyle was held in Frank's warm, fatty embrace, his humanity began to return. When the first winter came, Frank's body recycled his fat for resources. Over many months, he shrank in size. Eventually, Kyle was human and Frank was thin. Then both walked out from the scene as new men. Neither realized how much time had passed. By being a lizard. Throw the artifact at Rachel. As she approached to shake his hand, Kyle produced the supernatural artifact and winged it at Rachel's face. Within the moments of the artifact colliding with her head, Rachel started to turn into a lizard demon. Rachel began to cause destruction, tipping over lights and everything. Kyle realized the disaster he had caused, decided it was up to him to tame the monster. Throw self at monster. Throw crew members. Kyle started to grab nearby crew members and hurl them at Rachel. Crew members rebounded off Rachel on all sides, causing little to no damage to her or themselves. In a lizard demon rage, Rachel rushed at Kyle and drove him into the opposite wall face first. She began to pound Kyle's face into the wall repeatedly, littering it with head-sized holes. Kyle, having been in the situation before, felt he knew exactly what to do. Balling his fist, Kyle began to punch himself in the stomach repeatedly, causing loud gurgles and pops. Kyle's strategy did not help. He continued to mash into the wall. After a period of time, the artifact lodged in Rachel's face came loose and fell to the floor. Rachel immediately returned to normal human self. The studio, now in shambles, flicked to life. The broadcast had started automatically. Kyle, unable to move properly, became aware that the eyes of many were upon him. Kyle tried to address the audience, but instead spewed some mixture of breakfast phlegm and chunks of wall. Kyle's spewing video became a very hot meme. Online personalities used it to express distaste about social issues. Teenagers sent it to each about homework amounts. What? Rachel's broadcast was rescheduled for the following week. Fans complained about not being able to see Rachel's face as she wore protective headgear the entire time. Rachel prepared by being a lizard. Run away. Kyle ejected from his seat and ran out of the studio as quickly as possible. After it became apparent that Kyle was not coming back, the producer ended the episode and everyone went home. Running away. Damn it, I wanted to use a claymore for something, but I don't know what. I was hoping the pocket change thing would maybe change something, but I guess not. Halfway. But that's good enough for me. I'm getting frustrated because I can't remember what I've done. And I'm a little too tired to get the rest of them. I wasn't expecting that I'd take this long with this game. So it turned out a lot longer, but it's still going in one video! Because who needs one-shots when I could shove everything into one video? I'm sure it'll be cut down considerably after I take out some of the areas that I was just clicking through stuff. Anyway, aside for not getting everything, I like this, it's funny. This, Kyle is Famous, as well as Orange County, are definitely my favorites. This one because there's a lot of content, and the other one because I just think it's fun skateboarding around. It wasn't really scary, but it was certainly interesting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day, and a good night. And, don't be like Kyle. Don't let the weird forces dictate what you do, or else you're gonna be out here gobbling down an entire pantry of lard and vomiting and passing out in front of the person you're supposed to interview. I don't know why this man had a pantry of lard, and I don't want to know. In fact, I don't want to know why his entire apartment was super gross and his dead best friend was there. But hey, the power of friendship does wonders. Bye-bye.